Well, it's very simple. We have to get bigger and we have to get better. And we have to get more versatile. We have to conquer the new grounds, the new countries and territories, and also the new technologies. And those technologies will bring us more business. It's not a secret that the ordinary business of connectivity, specifically if you talk about voice connectivity and every gigabyte data connectivity, is getting commoditized, not very exciting anymore. So we have to bring excitement back to the business. And by bringing new tools, new products, and new divisions of our business, we are experimenting and we hope to see a different business very soon. We are not in one region. We are multi-regional. We are in Europe. We are in Central Asia, and we look forward to expand even further. And there is no one approach that would fit everyone. But what we are sure about is that the telecom sector needs to evolve. And in all of those countries where they might be not yet recognized as the developed countries, but still as emerging or developing markets, we have a better chance of skipping certain obsolete technologies, obsolete products, and going straight into the new age and new things that will excite people and that will bring new value to our business. So I'm seeing this as a great opportunity for our businesses to bring something new, to copy whatever's good in the other markets, but also to make a proposal to the customers of the specific markets, which is very addressable and which is very applicable to the needs of those markets. Well, we've been through various stages of development globally as the telecommunication industry. There were times when there were attempts to create McDonald's out of the telecoms, where everything would be absolutely standardized, similar, not just similar, but the same in different countries, and it failed. In most of the cases, it failed. We've seen much bigger groups of companies trying to project themselves simultaneously to various markets and various regions in the same way, and in most of cases, it did not work. So we adopted a different strategy. Now our headquarter level or a holding level where I'm working is a very lean and a very non-dominant structure, whilst the operations are very autonomous. They have great independency, both from each other and even from us as the shareholders, and they have their own strategies. And we help them to develop those strategies, or we demand them to develop those strategies, but they have the freedom to propose, to execute, to change, and to overachieve if they can. Well, this is the name of the game now. Everybody's talking about AI. And my personal take is that AI is currently overhyped, but as we used to do, and as we did it with computers in the past and with a lot of stuff in the past, we are underestimating its longer-term future. So I think with us now putting a bet on the next year's AI, it's probably a bit too big as a bet, but understanding what AI will deliver to the industry, to the products, and to the customers in the next 10 years, we don't have any slightest idea of how big it will be. And I'm sure it will be. The first such moment came when the people started to use the calculators. The second, when the people started to use computers. And if you remember, the people who were big in computer industry were saying, oh, maybe computer at home will never be needed. Just the big corporations will need the computing power. Now you have computers in your pockets. Same with AI. If we think now that AI will be only needed by Google's, Meta's, or other hyperscalers, no, we will have AIs in the pockets. And our job is to bring the AI to the pocket of our consumers, because AI is nothing without connectivity, and we are the connectivity. Let me give you a very difficult but a very true example. There is a war raging on in Ukraine for already almost 4 years. In those 4 years, people have reevaluated their needs. And if they thought that electricity is the prime need, or a water is the prime need, I'm sorry to say, but people in Ukraine learned to live without electricity for big half of the day, if not most of the day. They learned to live without running water for a couple of days. But believe me, they can't live without connectivity for 15 minutes. That's why I think our role in the society being resilient and being kept together and believing in creating its future is enormous and is largely underestimated by most of people who have not been to such their extreme situations. Our role is our responsibility. People are relying on us often with their lives. The country, the economy, the defense is relying on the data, on the connectivity, and we are providing that. And I think this is the biggest eye-opening achievement of the business for me personally. And I mean, for everyone who thinks about what kind of role this business plays in the overall global development. Well, the good news is we are more important than pretty much almost everything else. And that also is the difficult news, that we have to never let down people.